Right, I was down West Wales last week, round and about painting and sketching. I thought I'd have a bit of fun this morning. It's early in the morning in the garden, nobody's about, and I'm not wetting all the paper, just little bits here and there. And this is White Sands Bay in St David's, by St David's. And I'll show you how simple you can do something now. I haven't wet all the paper because I want to leave white areas for like a cloud, and I can soften it off later. See, isn't that lovely? See, this is the beauty of watercolour. You know, water just, well, it's magic. Let the water do the work, and how lovely is that? See, and I'll leave these white areas, and what I might do, get a little bit of like cloud colour, so I'm putting a little bit of light red with it. Not much, only a little bit, and then that will, there we are, look, that just gives that little bit of variation as well, like it's the underneath of the cloud, and we'll get a little bit in there, not much, only a little bit. So this is just, there we go, and we're done with the sky. Look how quick, how easy is that. But now this is the fun part. I want to get that reflecting in the sand. So what I've got to do now is soak it with water, just clean water, look, just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the blue that's in the sky, but this is the trick. I'm going to do it coming down that way, look, like that, and like that, and just like that here and there. I've got to leave areas of white or it's not going to work. So we'll get some in here, and because it's wet, but I still want it coming down in streaks, so it's like reflecting. And when I get the cloud sort of colour I mixed, we should get a bit of variation as well, Nancy. Just like, oh yeah, this is the fun part. This is where watercolour is, in one sense, one of the easiest mediums. Once you sort of get over your fear of water, and you know, I was in the pool with the children, the grandchildren last week. What fun we had, and that's it, isn't it? Watercolours to be like a bit of fun, and look at that now. Now then, we can't do more than that for now. We just. Right, here we go now with our second session, and I'll have to work in areas so that it doesn't matter if parts are taking time to dry. I'm working in sienna here, like just as a base colour. Then what I'm going to do, drop a little bit of red in, not everywhere, just here and there, just a suggestion. Don't worry about that not being straight, we can sort that out. Then I'll get a little bit of blue in. So the water is mixing and I'm getting all these different colours of like oranges, reds, different colours you'd get in the rock down there. But it's the water that's mixed it all together. And now what's going to happen is you've got rock formation up here, quite red in parts. So, and then now I need a nice green to come up there like that, and we've nearly done this headland now, really. You know, just a little bit here and there, and there are cottages dotted along here which could get in later, but for now that's all I want, and that's quite a distinctive shape in White Sands Bay. And then what we'll do is, let's get some green in here as well to get this foreground in. You've got sometimes you get lovely flowers here, but we're not going to go for that. We're going to keep it quite simple. So it's giving just a little bit of a foreground. See, and you just take the brush away when it comes to the end to get those tufts. Quite simple. And then what we want is the soil is quite reddish here, so that's going to be the soil in there. So now is that then, just for now. And if I wanted to get a bit of variation in there, I could do it by mixing sort of darker green, so that's more blue, a little bit of red, and drop it in just in places like that. And then I could flick the rigger brush as I take it off the paper. Gives a sense of a bit more detail there, like up here. So you just come in the other way, really, like that. Not much hard work to it, just bits and pieces. And then we get the shadow in here, some stones, but that's enough of a foreground there for now. Now then, let's have a look here. Might as well get the sea in, and I might mix a little bit of a bluey green for the sea. So let's see. Yeah, that'll do just fine. So let's have a look here. I'm not taking it right to the end because you got the waves and where the sea is breaking on the shore, but that's enough there for now. And then we're going to get the sand in. Now watch what happens here now. We're going to get the sand in, but only in streaks, so that we're leaving gaps where that reflection is. And we'll do the same up here a bit, just at the shoreline. And then again we're going to leave areas. How cool is that? And nearly finished with this session now, really. What I'll do, I'll get a bigger area down here. There we go. And I think I'll just get one in there like that. That'll be it. Now what I can do, mix a bit of a dark to come underneath the sand there. Let's get that in here. So it's just a bit of variation. And how about that? And there we go. Right, I'm coming up to my last session now. And I put a suggestion of figures, worked on foreground a little bit. But now we're going to come to this distinctive headline, sorry. And I'm only doing this in places. And you can get a sense of texture, suggestion of rocks and everything. Now, what I'm going to do now, get clean water, and you just watch this now. So it's going to soften it in places, leave it hard and jagged in places. But look at that, see? You got the suggestion there straight away of rocks. And I'm just putting the darks in here and there where I think I want them. But already now, that will be reflecting down in here, so that's nothing to worry about. So, now then, you've got some fields up here. So all I'm going to do, again, get the suggestion of where fields might be. And it's just being very light on the brush at this stage. Now, what I want is the sense of crags up here. So this side is going to be darker because the light is coming from my left. And all I'm going to do is, again, with the water, this is what you do all the time. You just soften where you want, and you get that sense of broken wash. And then what I want to do now, I'm going to scumble it on its side here now, because I can get the light green coming through underneath, but I'll still get a sense of texture here. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is darken this side a bit more. That's right. That's better. And then I might get the same in here. Same in parts. And just let that break through, like you've got rock breaking through the foliage. And you can see already now the difference that has made. And I'll come back to get some more definition in. And although it's going on quite neat, it's going to blend in with what is there. Very light touch, you see. I'm not hardly touching the paper with the paint. Now, I should really let this dry before I attempt this next stage, but we'll give it a little bit of a go. You've got cottages up on here, so it's just a suggestion. Whether it'll work, I don't know. Just a little bit of the white cottage coming through here and there, up on there, and that might just be enough. And what I might do, well, I've got the white gouache, come back to the edge here of this and straighten that line up. And now let's get a bit more white. Now this is dried off a bit. I could probably get some better white on here. That's better. Now then, let's try them out on it and see how we've got on. And again, it hasn't been a difficult painting to do, not a lot of buildings in it, or quite simple, but it'll register there. Let's put it right back, and you can probably see it on the mountain. There we go. Let's have a look where we are. There we are. And that is White Front Bay.